Hello there. In this video, I will explain how to integrate a payment gateway module into your WhatsApp chatbot. These features enable your chatbot to create a payment links via your chosen payment gateway and then send this link to users in a real time during a chatbot conversation. Additionally, you can configure your chatbot to respond differently based on whether the payment was successful or not. If you're first time on this channel, you have to watch our previous videos to learn how to build a chatbot using AutoChat. Then you can easily follow this video. Now, let's start building a chatbot for an imaginary event. Here, when I used to send a message to this particular number, the start module will trigger. And after that, we can immediately send a message to the user using the quick reply module. Party is on at Claytown Boulevard and book your tickets now. And I'm giving some additions try to look it better by making the party at Claytown Boulevard to board, and I can add a header type as image, and then I can upload an image, and then now I can add some buttons like book tickets, and when user click on the book tickets button, I can send another message by asking how many tickets need. It will be like how many tickets, and then I'm expecting a number input from the user so that I can use the number input here. So this will be quantity, and then I'm saving as a variable, and then I can use the payment gateway module, that is payments link. So here, just after collecting the required quantity from the user, I can simply send a payment in to make the payment. So I'm connecting this edge to this group 3, and to continue with the configuration, click within the module, and then you can expand, and there you can see the provider, which is type as default, but there are different payment gateways available. One is Stripe, and next is Result Pay, which is very popular payment gateway in India. And next is Instamajor, and next is PayPal, which is globally accepted. Next is Foreign Pays for India, and Tap, which is available everywhere in Middle East. So these are the ready-made gateways available, but you can request for more gateways if you require one. And right now, I'm demonstrating with the Stripe gateway, which is accepted almost in all major countries. So I'm selecting Stripe. And next is select an account. Here, as you can see, I have configured 2 accounts, but still, I'm connecting in your account. To connecting your account, just click connect new, and then it will show a pop-up here. I can give a name. This is type test, for example. Okay, then I have to give a key. To get the secret key, you have to log into the Stripe account and then navigate to developers. And then you click on API keys. There you can find the secret key. So there are 2 types of key, publishable key and the secret key. So here we are using the secret key. To see the secret key, click on reveal test key and then copy. Simply paste it here and then select the default currency. Right now I'm choosing AED, for example. And next you have to define the callback URL. This will be word to redirect after the payment is successful. And this one is after canceling the payment, word to redirect. So here, right now I'm just giving a website, same URL for the callback URL and simply connected. After that, you can select the account. Okay, type test. And the next option is payment link message type. Here, AutoChat is offering 2 types of messages. One is template message and the another one is text message. To send a template message, you have to get the template message approved. But sometimes the template message will get delayed. Unlike normal messages from the chatbot, the template message will get additional delay so that you can use that text message. Right now, I'm choosing the template message. And the amount, for example, for the ticket, it will be 50 dirhams. And the quantity will be based on the user input. So that is the quantity, and select the variable because it will be dynamic. When a user requests for 5 tickets, it will be multiplied with 50 and the total value of 250 will be automatically passed to the API to generate the link. And the next, we have to choose the currency again. And the product name is ticket. This is mandatory. There is some additional information to override the configuration. This is optional actually, but still here I'm using the same URL for success and cancel. The next option is timeout in minutes. In this case, if the user didn't make the payment within 50 minutes, it will execute timeout block and continue the chatbot from there. Next is save the reference ID. So this will be a reference ID based on the payment gateway. We can save it in a variable and use it somewhere else if needed. I'm not using that right now. The next is a reply message. If user is not making a payment and sending a message again to this chatbot, it will respond with this particular message. Yeah, that's all. Now we can continue building the chatbot from here. For example, if the payment is successful, it will trigger this block and it will execute from this edge so that we can define another message from here that thank you for the payment and your ticket will be emailed to you. But in this case, I'm not actually creating a ticket and sending it back to the chatbot itself, but it can be done using the REST API module if you have a backend program to generate a ticket based on this data, and we can actually send the ticket back to the user through this chatbot itself. I'm not building the chatbot right now because the purpose of this tutorial is to build a payment gateway system. And next case, if the payment is failed, we can send another message or we can continue building the chatbot from this edge that the payment is failed for some reason. Do you want to retype? For this purpose, you are going to use the quick reply module. drag and drop the quick replay and connect it from the free ledge to the group file, and then ask the question, and then give a button name as retrieve. And then from the retrieve button, we can send back to the group team so that it will retrieve, but you just click on the retrieve button. And for the timeout also, we can send the same message, and if it is cancelled also, I'm actually sending the same message. But in actual use case, you can define different message for each status and continue building an advanced chatbot. And there is one more step to do. You have to log into Stripe again and then navigate to webhooks. We need to configure a webhook within Stripe. Then only the chatbot will identify whether the payment is made or not. For that, we can click on add endpoint and then select events. Here, we need to select payment indent cancelled and the payment indent succeeded. Add events and simply add endpoint. That's done. Now we can test this chatbot. For that, I'm giving a short code to this particular chatbot. Then I can trigger this independently. So that will be Stripe, for example. So I'm giving a Stripe. To test this chatbot, I have shared my WhatsApp on the screen and sending the shortcode message. That is #Stripe. And it's shared with a nice interactive message with the image header. And then I'm clicking on book tickets button. I need 5 tickets for now. No, I'm expecting the message with the payment link. Now that is the template message with the payment button. Here you can see the summary of the payment, the total amount, and there is a note that this chat will continue after the automated payment confirmation. And there is a button to make the payment. Now I'm clicking on the button. It is redirecting to the Stripe checkout page. I can use Tap Prepare, I can fill the details and make payment using the card. And next I'm entering the confirmation. And then if I click on pay button, let's see what will happen. So I'm expecting it will redirect back to the AutoChat, and then another message will appear on my WhatsApp. Now the payment seems successful. And then I go back to the conversation, I can see the confirmation message that thank you for the payment, your tickets will be made to you as expected. In this video, I just demonstrated this feature with a very busy chatbot, but if you have a very serious requirement in mind like e-commerce system or in the advanced service booking with multiple services, you can build a thing using AutoChat Chatbot Builder. So if you want to build a chatbot similar to this, you can simply subscribe up to createautochat.com and feed your chatbot and subscribe to this channel to see more similar videos. Thank you.